You know what? It's been a very, very, very long time since I've played this game, and I remember playing it a very long time ago. I can't remember how long exactly, but I remember playing it a long time ago, and it's. You know what? I do kind of remember playing it, within the last 1 or 2 years, and I tried to record it, and I think I just scrapped the video. I can't even remember why. I think it's because I was trying to be too fast paced about it or something. But I'm going into this just as I would now, because I'm in a sort of position where it's more about me just having fun playing a game rather than, playing a game for reaction's sake or whatever. And you're probably thinking, what the fuck is this type of intro? Well, as you've probably seen in the title already, we're going to be playing a game called Detective Grimoire. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm pronouncing it. And the reason why I'm going to be playing this game is because there's a game that I'm hoping to play in the future. I'm not sure how far in the future, but I'm hoping to play it sometime in the future. There's so many sort of game series that I'm currently doing. Very, very, very long series like Your Turn to Die, Danganronpa, and there's other series that I want to try out, which are also very, very long. So I don't know when in the future that I'll get to it, but there is this game called AI Somnium Files, and I saw a few people in the community that I'm in talk about the game, and it kind of intrigued me because the words Somnium Files, it reminds me of X-Files, and I like X-Files. Then again, I've watched the TV show and didn't really get that far into it, but I like X-Files for the sort of atmosphere and the sort of supernatural, paranormal sort of thing. I need to get back to X-Files sometime in the future, but AI Somnium Files deals with a case in which someone was murdered and then a detective comes into the scene, and it just reminded me of this game. And whilst I have not played this game in such a long time, because I played it somewhat kind of recently, I remember some things about this game. I actually don't remember who the murderer is, so it'll be fun if I can sort of try to figure out who the murderer is. But I'm not expecting to figure out who the murderer is, but I'm just excited to play this game because I just kind of miss playing the old games. This is a Flash game, by the way, if you weren't aware of it. And I'm planning on playing some more Flash games in the future, only because I feel like I've missed out on some Flash games that a lot of other people have played, because there's Flash games like Ex Mortis, Don't Escape, and other Flash games that I've got. And because I'm using something called Flashpoint, I can actually play the Flash games and not worry about Adobe Flash, because we all know what happened to Adobe Flash. So now I've yapped for way too long. Then again, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit how long I've yapped, as the new kids are saying on social media. Like, if you talk for a long time, apparently it's called yapping. That's very, very stupid, in my opinion, because obviously people like to talk about what they're passionate about, right? What's the point of talking if people are going to say, oh, you're just yapping, you're just yap, 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 yap? That's so childish. And the fact that society has become a little bit more childish, not a good look. But anyway, enough of me yapping. I am now going to go into the game. Like, look at this. I mean, of course nowadays it's like super easy to sort of make this stuff. But back then, this was like really, really difficult to do. And you have to like admire the work that went into this. So yeah, okay, someone's used a shard to kill somebody. Just, yeah, remember that. A shard. PDPD file. Victim Hugh Everton. Crime murder. At 10:28 last night, a body was found at the local fairground that operates just outside of town. The cleaner, one Jerry Spears, discovered the dead body of his former colleague inside the Hall of Mirrors. Hall of Mirrors. Okay. All of the evidence points towards the murder. The clown, Charles Ringer, who works at the very same fairground, is the main suspect. He seems to have some less than favourable links with the victim, which means he's connected to the victim, but doesn't really like him that much. If the Grimm case remains unsolved, the fairground manager, Mr. Gary Coyles, has stated he will have to permanently shut down the operations. Private Detective Grimoire has been called in to clear things up. We've got one evening to find the truth about what happened last night. If Grimoire can't solve the mystery, nobody can. Oh my... Okay, I was not expecting it to go widescreen. Okay. I'm not gonna repeat myself, Grimoire. You listened this time, right? Something pretty nasty happened here last night. I'd say everyone in the fairground is a suspect, and you've only got this one evening to do your thing. My thing? For some reason I'm talking like I'm Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead. I don't even know why. I mean, I haven't watched it recently. Maybe that's why. Don't tell me you're getting nervous now. The other guys tell me you're the best at this. You're not gonna let me down, are you? It's your job to talk to the suspects and explore the fairground for clues. You'll obviously need to take a look at the crime scene. But don't overlook any details, understand? Alright, I think I understand. I have a bad feeling about this place. I just can't shake it. Everyone here is a suspect. It's your job to find out who has a credible alibi and who is lying to you. You should be able to work out who the murderer is by proving everyone else is innocent. If you're confused about what to do, don't hesitate to ask me. Alternatively, the tutorial information is available from your notes, where you can also save your game. What's with the mustache? That's neither here nor there. Tell me about it. That thing is here, there, and everywhere. Grimoire, man. Alright, so notes. Save game. Okay. Our save is game. Our game is saved. Wait, can I click on the cars as well? Oh, there aren't any clues in the car park. I have to try a little harder than that. Fair dues? Oh, okay, fair enough. So clues. I have no clues so far. Profiles. You will collect profile information about each suspect you meet. Suspects will begin with a suspect, of course. Once you find out enough information about a subject, the sample will change to an innocent. Yep, okie doke. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna repeat myself again, Grimoire. Okay. Help. Frequently asked questions. Oh, okay. Question. I know who the murderer is. Why haven't I... Yes. You need to gather enough information to confirm the alibis of the other suspects. Once you've replaced all of the red suspects stamps with green, then you can talk to Officer James. I've talked to a person about all the topics that appeared. Why are they still a suspect? Sometimes you will need to present a relevant clue before you can get the truth out of a person, clear up their alibi and conclude that they are innocent. Think hard about what the different clues would mean to them. I wonder if me playing this will get me more prepared for detective-like games, because I'm not the best when it comes to games that have detective elements to it, because I've been quite shoddy. I've been quite not that great at detecting or presenting the right information or general detecting. I've not been that great at it, so maybe this would be a good learning experience. Maybe I've no idea. Why can I not travel to certain areas? Some areas are not available until you have progressed in the game. Incidentally, you cannot jump to a new area if it means skipping over another new area. You have to take it one step at a time, basically. Once you've been to the areas, you can go wherever you want in one step. I guess that's just all of the facts. Objectives. Everyone you meet, once you have proved everyone else, just go back to... Once you have proved everyone else innocent, go back and talk to Officer James. You'll need to know who the murderer is and what the murder weapon was. Then we'll go over the details. Okay, so Detective Grimoire does not know what the murder weapon is yet. He only knows who is murdered. So, okay. Remember, just because you've proven someone innocent doesn't mean you should stop talking to them. You might get some helpful... okay. Well, let's just see how this goes, shall we? Because I think the last time I played this for like an hour or so. And I was just trying to get through it as quickly as humanly possible, and I just did not have a fun time doing that. So, and I'm glad that it has a save game feature. Because, like, say for example, I've played this for like an hour and it's not even finished yet, I can like sort of come back to it another day and then like sort of culminate it in one video. That way you have the entire experience and I get to have my break. So, okay, move to the fairground entrance. What is going on with the screen? What is going on? Okay. There's someone there. Wait. What? Hi! What on earth? Where are your parents? This is the scene of a crime. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm gonna help you out, detective. Why did you say like that? I'm a rude detective, you know. In that case, where's your hat? Oh, the stereotypical detective hat, right. If I had a nickel. Detectives don't have to wear hats anymore. Plus, it messes up my hair. I believe you. Anyway, hat or not, you're still gonna need this. Map. That way we can actually move around. Is that for moving around quickly? Or is that just for an overview of the map? Hey, thanks. See you later. I have no idea who that was, but I'm pretty sure she's not the murderer. Imagine if she was, though. Then again, she would be a little bit more sinister if she was the murderer, right? I sure hope not, anyway. Same. So, wait, balloon? Wait. Apparently I can just, like, interact with anything? Move to outside the funhouse, okay. This place is pretty run down. But I can't see any clues yet. Okay. So you are here. Out of the entrance. Move to the car park. Move to the fairground entrance. Aha. Okay. So. There's someone here too. I'd better get this investigation underway. Hey, you over there. Who on earth are you? I'm Detective Grimoire. I'm here to solve the mystery of last night's murder. Right. I see it now. The trench coat and everything. Are you supposed to wear a hat? Oh, come on, man. Come on, Charles. That is besides the point, man. Hugh Everton was murdered last night. And you, Charles Ringer, you're a suspect. The main suspect, in fact. Oh, because I'm a clown, right? Who made that wonderful leap of logic? Look, I know Hugh and I never got on, but I can tell you one thing. I'm not capable of murder or anything close. Look at me. He's a well... Absolutely. Well, here's the thing, like, even if you are a clown or not, like, you're a man, or... Yeah, well, I mean, in this instance, you're a man, and... any man is capable of murder. With enough incentive. I'm gonna have to get a little more information out of him, I think. Okay, so Charles is the police's main suspect in this case since he did not get on with the victim. Okay, I'm guessing the introduction was already done, right? So, last night. If you're not the killer, what were you doing last night? I was here, of course. You know, being a clown and all that. I left quite late last night, actually. I had a few hold-ups in the evening, but I didn't see anything suspicious. What was the last thing you saw before you left? Let's see. On my way out, I walked past the hall of mirrors and noticed that the door was slightly open. I closed it and carried on through the fairground. The only strange thing about that whole episode was how quiet the Hall of Mirrors door was. It normally lets out a loud creak when you move it. I think that's part of the attraction, you know? Hall of Mirrors, that's the crime scene. I wonder why the door didn't creak that evening, and why would it even be open? Fairground. So you work as a clown at this fairground. How long have you been here? A long time. Too long, in fact. I don't really like the way things are going around here. I've no idea why I haven't left for good. Wow. I was appalled when the boss hired Hugh Everton to look after the funhouse. Not only was he useless at his job, he was nearly completely deaf with old age. It's just not practical. Still, no one deserves. Well, you know. He was deaf with old age, and not very good. Oh, for some reason I thought he was talking about the man. Wait, is Hugh the manager? I thought. Wait, no. The manager is Mr. Coils. I can't remember the first name, but. Wait, hang on. Wait. Do I need to go back through this conversation? I might need to. Do you get on with the rest of the stuff? That would be a bit of an exaggeration, I'm afraid. I don't mind manly and around, but that Ricky, I'm a top-notch entertainer. Wiki, just call him Wiki. Ricky, warrior, entertainer, character is just too much. He doesn't even like kids. What a joke. He doesn't take any pride in his work. It's like Charles finds it hard to get on with Ricky Warrior. He's the entertainer, I think. Also, who is Charles to talk about pride of his with that big hole in his... Oh, I thought he was talking about a big hole in his ego or something, but no, big hole in his costume, right. First of all, I'm gonna go back through that again and find out more information about Hugh. Okay, so yeah, the boss, which is Mr. Coils, hired Hugh. Okay, so Hugh Everton is not the manager. It was Mr. Coils. He was hired by the boss, Mr. Coils. Okay, so I've got that part slotted in now. I'm gonna save because I can, and it's really, really easy to. So, ripped clothing. If you don't mind me asking, why is there a big hole in your trousers? Surely you'd want to be a little neater than that, even if you are a clown. To be honest, I'd rather we didn't talk about that. the unfortunate condition of my frilly clown slacks. That's the first time anyone's ever said that, I bet. Still, there must be more to the story. Maybe I can find a clue that will get him to elaborate. It's most likely that the shard that was used as the murder weapon to kill Hugh Everton was used to rip that piece of clothing. Oh, got this. Small opening here. Might be able to get in this way, but I'm not sure. Come back later. So, notes on the funhouse. Wait, notes on the car park. So, Officer James is waiting for me there. Okay, entrance. Met the little girl, she gave me a map. Funhouse, where I met Charles Ringer the clown. Okay, I gotta admit this is a little bit loud for my liking. The opening, there's a small opening to the side. Oh, okay. So that's all the notes that I need, I guess. Charles doesn't get on with Ricky Warren, the entertainer, either. So, can we just go in? Oh, door is jammed. Can't get in this way, what a pain. I know, right? Move left. Where's... Oh! Because I remember the characters in this game, I love how it just says it right up there. I don't even need to... Okay, hello Mandy. Wait, what's with this music? This is... interesting music. Excuse me, miss. Do you work here? I'm pretty sure I do. Pretty sure you do. The name is Mandy. Mandy Ferrier. I'm in charge of running this game stall. You seem a bit young to be working in a place like this, don't you think? I mean, like, if she's like older than, I'd say 13, 15 years old, maybe even if you're older than, if you're old enough to work, then you're old enough to work. You seem a bit young to be a private detective. Oh, are detectives only allowed to wear a cap when they reach a certain age? Here we go again. I'm older than I look, I'll have you know. Anyway, could you tell me a little bit about yourself? I'm conducting an investigation to find out about last night's murder. Of course you are. Why else would you show up? Unless you're after some candy floss. I mean, I wouldn't mind some candy floss. Did you know it's actually bad? Say what? My powers of deduction do stretch that far, thanks. I'm not sure what to tell you. I've worked here for a little while. I got a job through my uncle. This job is helping me pay for college, but it's a lot of fun too. I get to hand out toys to kids. Who doesn't want that? I wonder if our uncle is here at the fairground. Okay, well, here we go. Last night. Could you tell me what you were doing last night? How could I forget? I was here late, like I normally am, just kicking about, you know? Eventually I hear shouts coming from the Hall of Mirrors, and then Jerry, oh, that's the cleaner by the way, he comes running over to me and starts telling me what's happened. I helped him call the police. Jerry the cleaner, okay. Wait, do we know his surname, Jerry? If we do know his surname, I actually can't remember what his surname is. But shouts coming from the Hall of Mirrors, okay. After they showed up, we were allowed to go home. So you were one of the last people here last night. It seems that way. But I was here at my stall the whole time. I had things to do, you know? I wonder why Manny stays late every night. I think I should have a look around before I press her about it. The fairground. Do you get on with the other staff here at the fairground? Oh yeah. The guys often argue amongst themselves, but I stay out of it. Charles the Clown is a pretty hard guy to get on with, but he's got a little bit of a good heart. So, Charles Ringer is well, looking forward to more conversations with him. I can't say I had a particular dislike for anyone, except, well, Jerry does get on my nerves, but he's sweet, I guess. I got on well with Hugh. although no one could deny he was pretty useless at his job. The funhouse was always in a terrible state. Sometimes I tried to help Hugh with repairs or ideas for improvements, but he'd never get anything done. I always figured the boss would replace him, but now look what's happened. Sounds like Mandy has an interest in the funhouse. Okay, I guess. Oh, to be fair, my brain completely missed that part that she has interest in running the funhouse. So she's more interested in running the funhouse than running the game stall here. Interesting. Get 5 points. I can't be certain. I don't think it's possible to win that ring toss game. I'm not going to betray my luck anyway. Wait, oh, rope. Oh, never mind. Old toys. These toys look really cheap. Maybe I should ask Mandy about them. I don't want to sound rude, but these toys look pretty cheap. I've never seen these characters anywhere before. What? You've never heard of Turquoise, Bunny, and his friend Ruby Rabbit? What about everyone's favourite, the King, Scare Felix? Well, Jimmy the Sharp Hair Horse. He's actually quite a new one, actually, to be fair. That was pretty quick. Well, time to move left now. Where does this take us? Oh. Okay. So wait, how do we even... Wait... What the... Hi there, Luke. It's you again. You need to find your parents and go home, I'm afraid. I can't go just yet. You still need my help. I'm quite capable of carrying out this investigation without you. Thank you. Although that map is really useful. Really? Have you managed to get into the funhouse yet? There's a small opening to the door of the main door. You can go through there. It'll lead into the small office where he used to work. Thanks, I guess. She's gone. What a weird... Okay, she's not a weird kid. She's a little bit strange, but she has her reasons. I mean, it can be seen as being weird, but she's not a weird kid. I guess I'll try through that opening after I've checked out the scene of the crime. Green marker. What does green marker pen do in here? I can't help feeling it's out of place. I mean, technically we could just take it. You know, just an idea, but okay. Move to... Okay. Move right. Move to... Hoop game stall. Oh, okay. So... Can game... Oh, it's interesting how, like, I'm not actually over the button. Well, I mean, I was. I'm not over the button now, and it says move to outside the funhouse. But I move over to the button, it says move left. That's interesting. Anyway, okay. What about this? This is a mess. There's no one here minding the stall. Ooh. You can clearly see the Hall of Mirrors through their grubby little window. So green marker, it's nearly all used up. Clear view. Okay. So, hoop game stall? Oh, we're just back... Wait. So both got... Wait, so move right. Oh, but that... This game is... Red nose. Hey. Charles Ringer, of course. Window. Clearly see the Hall of Mirrors. Light shining through a single window. Wheel. Spill right by the door. Either that's from Charles, or that's from this guy, Ricky the entertainer. Hey there, kiddo. What's your name? It's, well, it's Grimoire. Detective Grimoire. I don't know, kid, thank you very much. It sounds like somebody needs some candy floss. Did you lose your hat? Aww. I did not need any candy floss, and I did not lose my hat. Now, if you don't mind, I need to ask you about last night's murder. Hey man, no need to shout. That I did not expect. Can that guy really be a kid's entertainer? Oh my god. Yeah, so, I'm the entertainer here. I entertain kids. And stuff. And things. That's great. Ricky Warren. Warren. Not Warren. Is it? That's it. What do you want then? Well, I'm not very entertained, that's for sure. Wait, so notes. Oh, ow. So red nose. Okay. Right then. I need to know everything you saw last night, as in as much detail as you possibly can, please. Yeah, I was here all evening. Nothing happened. You have to remember something. Quick, think! I hope it has all been a bit stuck. Well, I guess there was, one thing. Excellent. Please go on. I went home pretty late. On my way past here, I saw Hugh. Outside the Hall of Mirrors. Hugh? Yeah, he was heading inside actually, mumbling something about leaving the light on. Interesting. The light. Was it on last night? Yeah, I don't know why though. Maybe that's why Hugh was going in, to switch it off. Did you notice there's anything else? I didn't see anything. Not even, well... See the oil by the door of the Hall of Mirrors? That wasn't there when Hugh went in last night. I see. Oh, that's very helpful. Thanks, Ricky. Wait, there's one more thing. I was walking away. I heard a loud noise. Loud squeaking noise. Okay, I guess it was probably the Hall of Mirrors though. Wow, you turned out to be pretty useful after all. What? I mean, thank you again. So Hugh went into the Hall of Mirrors to turn off the light. The oil wasn't on the ground when he went in. And the door let out a screech when he... So obviously, what happened was the murderer put oil onto the door to make it create a squeak less, as you would do to a door to make it squeak less, and then committed the murder, and then, just to make sure that nobody hears about it. Okay, we got that. Fairground. Can you tell me anything else about the fairground? I can't think of anything. We're all just, one big happy family. Yep, that's right. Is that so? Yeah, well, a few people thought Hugh was a waste of space, but he kind of was like the fun house is a tip. Wait, but he kind of was like the fun house is a... I'm not entirely sure what that means, but okay. It's not really safe. I remember Ferrier always said she could do a better job running it. Other stuff. So you're sure you get on with everyone here at the fairground? Yeah, I just kind of keep to myself usually. So I was kind of like an introvert, in a way. I'm not thoroughly convinced. Clues. Ah, okay. I didn't even mean to do that, but okay. Nope, nothing. Red nose. You might want to show that to Ringer. The clown. Had a feeling. Okay, so oil. Oh, never mind. Oil. That oil is definitely. It definitely was not there last night. Not when I saw Hugh anyway. Okay, so can we go inside? Oh, we can. Oh my god. Okay. Aha. More oil. Oh, black marks. So not oil? Looks like someone tried to wipe something away. There are some shards in the floor. There doesn't seem to be very many. There is a large blood stain on the floor. Understandable, really. You know what? I legit thought that we would be getting the murder weapon from here, but I guess not. The mirror has been broken down one side. The door into the hall is not visible in the shattered reflection. The door into the hall is not visible. Interesting. Okay, well, let's just move back. So, you are here outside the Hall of Mirrors. So, okay. So, move right. Yeah, okay. Pete? For some reason I thought you was Jerry. Why, hello there, young man. Can I help you with something? As a matter of fact, you can. I assume you know all about the murder last night. I'm afraid to say I do. Such a terrible loss. One can barely comprehend it. Well, one is gonna have to fucking try. You're the mechanic, right? Peter Narpat, at your service. I believe you've met my niece. Uncle. Your niece. Oh, yes, I have. Glad to hear it. I hope she was polite to you. So this is Mandy's uncle, the mechanic. I wonder what I can learn from him. So if you don't mind me asking, where were you last night? Well, let's think about that. For most of the evening, I was fixing the back of the funhouse as always. Fixing the back of the funhouse. Okay. But I remember leaving relatively early. Thinking upon it now, I'm quite glad that I did. Did you see or hear anything suspicious last night? Anything at all? Well, I did catch a glimpse of young Ricky and Charles arguing. Right over there by the Hall of Mirrors. You know, even though I don't remember who the murderer is, which is why I'm excited to find out again, I have a suspicion that Ricky is the murderer. It's weird how technically the first part. Well, we didn't actually interview or interrogate the little girl, but it's so weird how the first person that we interrogate is the murderer. Because I used to watch a detective show called, well, it's not really a detective, well, I mean it is a detective show. It's called Castle, by the way, and it's American, not that that means anything, but most of the time when they were interrogating the first people in the investigation, the first person they interrogate is most oftenly the murderer. So, I have a feeling, but I am intrigued to find out who the actual murderer is. The entertainer and the clown? Ricky. And Ricky and Charles were arguing outside the Hall of Mirrors last night. What about? I'm not normally one for eavesdropping, of course, but I think it was something to do with being popular with the children. Makes sense. Clown, entertainer. Yeah, makes sense. And something about red nose. I can't remember much else. Maybe you should ask them. I should definitely go back and ask Ricky and Charles about that. Might be important. Well, first of all, I actually want to go ahead and ask them, so Funhouse. That's where he is, right? Fairground. Never mind. Ah, here he is. Okay. So, hello there, Charles. I need to say Ricky. Red nose. I don't know what that is. Oh, really? Really? I'm not so sure about that. This red nose was found outside the crime scene. There's only one guy around here with a red nose, and it's not Rudolph. If you catch my drift. Okay, so it is a red nose, but I've no idea how it got there, honestly. I'm almost certain Charles is holding something back, but why? Get the truth. Yeah, get the truth. So, when a character is hiding something, you must perform an eye contact interrogation easier to get the truth out of them. You hold Grimoire's eye movements with your mouse. Hold your cursor to the left of his face to look away from the suspect. As soon as they begin lying, you should be able to tell. There will be a white flash. Move your cursor to the right to look them in the eye. If you get it right, they will break down. So, okay. So, holding down a mouse on the other side of Grimoire will make him look away. And when it flashes, look, move your mouse to the other side to look at it. Okay. Now move your mouse over the back button and click. Okay. Oh! What the? You just said click back and then click on. And it said click back to start. I read that as click back and then click start. Okay. This red nose was found outside the scene of the crime. Could you tell me why? You're getting on my nerves, you know, shoving stuff in my face. I never lose them. What? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna look out for a white flash. Oh. Right? Was that? Oh, it was. Okay. Alright. I'll tell you why I was lying on the ground, if you really must know. Success! It didn't fall off my face. In fact, it was pulled off yesterday by some of the kids that came to the fairground. They were making fun of me and I was just trying to keep my cool. Are you happy now? So you kept that information because of embarrassment? That's not the sort of thing you'd happily make up. I think I can believe Charles in this one. Okay. Well, is that gonna help you out? Is that gonna help me out? It doesn't look promising. Okay, never mind. Marks. Oh, okay, never mind. Well, the woodblock green marker. Is that okay? Never mind. Okay, so, ooh, small opening. Oh, okay, we can finally. Oh, okay. I forgot that we can do this. So, can we not go in yet? Right, I'm going to move all of them. Right, there we go. Okay, we made it in. It was a tight squeeze, but I got through. I hope there's something worthwhile in here. A file binder. Wait, where? What is this on? There's literally like something right here. I don't know what it is, but okay. Oh. Oh, there's gonna be something here. Okay, never mind. I thought that was. Unless, hang on. Oh! That's what it was, right. The victim's to-do list. It's been added. Green pen. So wait, what does it say? To-do list 1. Wait, that says 1. I can't actually read what it says. And I wish I could. It has been added with green pen in different handwriting. Next to the third point, fix Funhouse. Pete. Aha. And we've also got another window here. See the wall of mirrors, I can see the light. Mirror. Oh, we found the murder weapon. Bro. Whoa. This has to be the murder weapon. And what's this? A brightly colored rag? Tied around 2 clues out. So, 2 suspects now. Pete and Charles. This is getting thicker. So should I show him the... Yeah, I should. That's... It's a piece of cloth ripped from your clown costume. That's what it is. What? Why do you have it? It was found wrapped around the murder weapon. I'm afraid. Looks like your luck has just run out. Whoa, I can explain. I get my costume from the wardrobe in the boss's office. He brings in the costumes when he comes into work and places them in the wardrobe. I arrived at the fairground just after lunch. I went in to get my costume and found that it had a hole in it. Besides, look at this rag. It's really not like me to damage my own clothes. It's covered in black stuff all the time. I suppose it would be pretty stupid to wrap the murder weapon in your own clothes. Why didn't you go and talk to the boss, Mr. Quarles? He's normally in his office, just over in the corner of the fairground. Okay. Well, Pete, you got some explaining to do. So, here we go. Good old you, trying to be organised. I don't think he's ever completed any of his lists, you know. Oh. Well, alright then. I guess Pete is less suspicious? Well, you know what? Let's just go through these ones. Have you worked here long? Oh yes, a very long time. I've seen many staff members come and go, but Gary normally knows how to run things. Gary. Who's that? Gary Quarles, our boss. Oh, Gary. You probably find him in his office. Yes, he's usually capable of making the right decisions. But not always? Is anyone? Does he really want me to answer that one? Oh good, he looked away. I'm not... Brilliant. Okay, so... Staff relations. How well do you get on with the rest of the staff? As well as could be expected, I guess. Apart from... Well, I've been known to argue with Charles on a couple of occasions. So, Charles is like the biggest suspect in this case so far. But most of the people here are guilty of that. He's so difficult sometimes. So it's like Pete doesn't have much love for Charles the Clown. Fairground stage. So you like the way things are run around here, right? Most of the time, yes. I think I could say that. I'm not the only one to think that the funhouse has seen better days though. Hugh never really enjoyed his job, I don't think. Hugh let the funhouse fall into a state of disarray, right? Yes, I'm afraid so. My niece, Mandy, often complains of it to me. I told her not to cause trouble, but I know she could do a better job any day. So Pete knows of his niece's desire to run the funhouse. Interesting. Well, for now, I'm going to be going on a little break and we will continue on with this game. Alright everybody, I'm back from my break. So, where do we even go from here? Can we go to the... Where does this go? Oh, hello there. I assume that you're Jerry the janitor, right? Yeah, Jerry the janitor. Are you Jerry Spears? The police tell me that you were you were T1 to discover... The wording is a bit off here. The police tell me you were the one to discover the murder last night. You got it? That was pretty scary stuff, I tell you. I can imagine. You're the cleaner here at the fairground, am I correct? I prefer the term refugee engine. Wait, is that refuge engineer or refugee? If it was refugee, wouldn't it have like an extra E on the end? I have no idea, but refuge engineer actually. Oh sure, I'm sure. I'm sorry. You look quite young to be working here. Too young to be working at a fun fair? Most of the guys here are too old. That's what I say. Yeah, I'm the youngest person here, but being young has its perks, you know? Is it because of the ladies or other reasons? Cleaner or not, I have a feeling that this guy is going to have some important information on him. Well, here we go once again. Obviously, I will need you to recount the events of last night. You're an important witness after all. Don't worry, man. I've been going over this in my head since last night. I haven't forgotten a single detail. I'll bet. I stayed pretty late. I was cleaning up around here all evening. Eventually, I went around the whole fairground to give it a final clean. That's when I went into the Hall of Mirrors and found Hugh. You weren't the last person here, though, right? That's right. Mindy was still here working away, so I ran to find her. We called the police, and as soon as they'd arrived, after we gave our statements, we were allowed to leave. And that's it? Yeah. Why? Did I forget something? So you normally stay around the food court? Naturally. This is the area that needs the most cleaning. Did you notice anything else yesterday? Seems like you had a pretty good view from here. A good view? You bet! I did notice a couple of things. I got here real early, you see, before the bus. I saw Pete coming from the direction of the office in the morning. He put something in that bin there. Interesting. And then went into the toilet cubicle. Is that right? But he probably scribbled some stupid message on the wall in there. People are always using it as a message board. Honestly, it's just extra work for me, you know? Sounds like I need to check out the bin and the toilet cubicle. Wait, whereabouts is the toilet? I'm guessing it's... maybe? Here? Oh, toilet... literally just right there, okay. Bin. I love how we're doing this. I love this so much. Oh, there does... bolt cutters. Bolt cutters. I found a pair of blue... wait, hi. Wire cutters and bolt cutters are the same thing, right? Because I remember bolt cutters being used in Resident Evil 7 to be exact, and I think maybe 8. I'm not entirely sure, I can't remember. But bolt cutters, I swear they're round about the same tool that's used for wire cutters. I know I'm completely wrong, which could be the case. Move to the toilet. Aha, yeah, scribbles, clowns. There's an argument on the wall about clowns. It seems to have been written by two different... So, obviously it's going to be... Ricky. Hugh as well. It's most definitely going to be Ricky and Hugh, I'm pretty sure. There's a drawing depicting Hugh getting hit by... I don't know why I thought of me, because I'm like lightning bolts. It has been drawn in green pen. Yay! I'm in a toilet cubicle. My glamorous high-profile detective life is going smoothly. Oh, that was funny. Right, oh, you're just gonna give me the same... Yeah, but you're just gonna give me the same thing. So I'm guessing this adds up to the clues, right? Okay. Let's just leave. So that's all we needed from the toilet cubicle, I guess. Special. It appears to have some sort of chili dish on display. So, Drawing depicting Hugh getting hit by lightning, drawn in green pen. Argument written on the wall by clowns. So yeah, Ricky and most likely Hugh as well. Food court? Oh, okay, so we're in the food court right now. I didn't realise that. Blue wire cutters found in the bin. Oh, and special, not on display. Alright, fairground state. The fun fair is so run down. How has it not been shut down by health inspectors? Yeah, I get that a lot. Why have they even employed a cleaner, you're thinking, huh? Apparently the abandoned look is very, very popular with the... I mean, no arguments from me. We create everything to look old and rusted and dirty, but in fact it's all incredibly clean. So we create everything to look old, rusted and dirty. That table behind me is only a couple of days old. How do you tell when things really do get dirty? Well, you see, I guess I have no idea. It makes my job easier, don't you think? More time to take in the insights. More time to take in the sights. The sights. So Jerry's the youngest member of staff to 17. Wait, how old is Mandy? Oh, it doesn't say. Okay. Jerry discovered Hugh's body whilst going through the fairground for a final clean. Okay, so I guess we got all of that then. Oh, right, sights. What do you mean by the sights? Well, trees and birds and whatnot. Stuff like that, right? I haven't noticed a single bird nor tree since I've been here. I think Jerry is hiding something. I love this part. Well, here we go. Yep, I know. Okay. I just gotta wait for the flash. Like Mandy Feria? What her? What's so special about... Okay, I can't. I give in. I can't help myself. She's so perfect, man. She's so perfect. Can you blame me? You stay in the food court so you can stare at Mandy. You know what? I had a feeling this conversation would be like this. I had a feeling. And you know what? I'm not surprised by it one bit. Don't you think that's a little... Well, it kind of depends on her age. If she's like... anywhere below 16, then maybe. Yes, probably. If she's above... I mean, I don't think it'd be that creepy, but, I mean, it can be seen as creepy. I mean, if you're staring... I suppose, yeah, it can be seen as creepy. I bet I'm the creep there. I bet I'm... Oh my god, my brain, my eyes, and my mouth. I'll bet I'm the least creepy person you've spoken to. You've spoken to. It would help if, you know, these had commas, because it looks so joined up that it doesn't really make much sense, but you need to have commas. I'll bet I'm the least creepy person you've spoken to here at the fairground. Where's the fucking comma, man? Don't judge me so harshly. See? Okay, why does that one have a comma, but the other one doesn't have? What? Anyway. Don't worry, kid. I won't say anything. Still, maybe you should get a hobby or something. I mean, isn't cleaning the fairground, doesn't that count as a hobby? At least, like, he wouldn't be staring at Mandy all day, unless he stares at Mandy whilst cleaning. But then you wouldn't be focusing on the cleaning, you'll be focusing on Mandy. But still, you're cleaning, that's still a hobby, still counts as a hobby. So, I don't know. Don't worry, kid. I feel so old. Anyway, Jerry, creepy as he is, wasn't lying about that. I guess he's only young. I wonder what Manny thinks of him. Interesting. Okay, so what happens if we move to the... I love how we could just keep on moving to the right and we just go to like a different location. So, Gary Coils. God damn, you look Anyway, yeah, I'm no judgment from me. Hello there, Gary. How did you get in here? This is a staff-only area. Well, I just sort of knocked, and you opened the door for me. Do you not remember that? Yes, I remember now. You're the local inspector coming to sort out this mess, right? I prefer detective, actually. And yes, that is right. My mistake. I was led to believe detective. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's all. I don't know this guy already. Yeah, me neither. I'm Gary Coils. I run this playground. The fairground. It's kind of the same thing, right? Probably not for much longer, with the way things are going around here. A murder! In my very own grounds. I can imagine it might be difficult times, but that's where I come in, you see. I'm wondering how helpful this guy really is really going to be. Still, it's my job to try. Oh, I just realised. Markings. That's probably not going to be important in any way, but I just thought I'd point that out. Wow. Last night. Do you mind explaining to me what you were doing yesterday evening? Yesterday. Why... Oh, yes. The murder. I had quite forgotten. I remember myself being quite annoyed yesterday. Quite dehydrated, in fact, yes. I remember coming in shortly before lunch and putting the various costumes into the wardrobe like usual. So Coils brings in the costumes himself, and he arrived shortly before lunch. Anyway, it was quite hot out, you see. My office gets awfully stuffy in the sun, and I couldn't find any way to cool it down. That's, all important, I suppose. When did you leave in the evening? I always stay later than everyone else and go over the fairground for a final check before I leave. Well, I normally do anyway. I think I did last night. I don't see why I wouldn't. There was nothing special going on anyway. Sounds like Coils is unsure about when he left last night. Maybe there's a clue. I'm still thinking it's Charles Ringer because it's not because I remember who the murderer is, because again I don't, but because of how suspicious Charles is, I'm pretty sure he is the murderer. If it does turn out to be him, cool. If it doesn't, I'll accept my defeat. Plug. Why can't I look at this? The wire providing wire cutters. I didn't even see the wire being cut there. Whoops, I can't believe I glossed over that and I just looked at the plug. Calendar. The calendar on the wall says, get home early on last night's entry. Fairground. Do that first. Have you been the manager of the fairground for long? As long as I can remember, to be honest. So, about... That should not make me laugh as much as it does right now. I take great pride in ensuring a safe environment for all of my staff and all of my public, you know. Some of the staff had been urging me to get rid of you for a while. Did you know he was nearly completely deaf? Yep, I mean, he is quite old, so... I didn't, actually. Who was trying to get rid of Hugh then? Wait, you didn't know he was nearly completely deaf, or you didn't know that someone was trying to get to Hugh? Trying to get rid of Hugh. Well, neither Charles nor Pete particularly loved him. He caused more problems than he himself, that's for sure. Doesn't sound like Hugh was very popular around here. I mean, you kind of already know this, Grimoire, you kind of already know this, but who was it that finally decided to get rid of him? I noticed that your office was in a bit of a mess. What the fuck happened there? Doesn't particularly surprise me, but there's no harm in asking, right? Yes, well, I suppose I don't know why I read that as suppose. I don't know why, but yes, well, I can assure you that I keep this office perfectly tidy under normal circumstances. I haven't really had the time to clear up recently. So the mess is your fault? Well, who else would it be? There was one odd thing. My favourite green pen has gone missing from the pot of the desk. It probably got lost in the mess somewhere. But I noticed it disappeared from my room quite suddenly yesterday. After I came back from lunch, I think. So someone in here during the lunchtime went to lunch. During the time... So I keep reading it as so someone was in here, not so was someone in. For some reason, when it comes to my eyes and reading, like, I sort of read words back to front rather than how they're actually... It's weird. I mean, it's not weird, but it's weird. So, pen pop. There's no green pens. There's no green pen in the set of pens. The pot looks like it has been knocked over. Well, have I got news for you, sir? Hey, that's my pen. It went missing last night. It should be with the others on the desk. Hold on. It's nearly run out. Someone has been using it. Oh my god. Water cooler. You told me you couldn't find a way to cool down yesterday. What about the water cooler over there? You're quite right, of course. The water cooler you refer to was in fact broken when I came into work yesterday. Not knowing much about these things myself, I called in Pete, our mechanic, to fix it. I think that was around lunchtime. I left him to get on with it as I went to lunch. You left him in here alone? Did he fix it? Come to think of it, he didn't. He didn't. I am so late when it comes to this. I really should press him on that. I didn't see him again that day, actually. He was in here alone while went to lunch. Because here's the thing, when it comes to like reading dialogue, for some reason, I just tend to sort of read it as it's being typed, not read it once it's finished typing, or like, it's like I'm speaking it as I'm reading it, not reading it and then speaking it. Because I think a lot of people tends to read the dialogue and then speak it out, but I just sort of do it at the exact same time, which does not bode well for my brain when speaking. Wire cutters. I really haven't got a moment to spare to help you there, sorry. Well, we tried with that one, okay. Cut wire. You're telling me it's not broken, it's been sabotaged? This is an outrage. Water coolers just aren't safe anymore. I'm glad I'm not. Why did that make me laugh? Is there anything wardrobe? There's a wardrobe in here, which holds the costumes for use in the fairground. Is that another clue? Oh, I never even... Oh, okay. It's like I said, I normally stay late and give the fairground a final check before I go home. But this calendar is clearly reminding you to go home early last night, in fact. Did you? Or did you not leave early last night? Well, you know... how can it be a bit of both? How can you leave early but also not leave early at the exact same time? Crows is definitely hiding something from me. Yep, here we go. By the way, I'm not reading that down at the bottom, I'm not. Here we go. Yeah. I don't know why you have to do that. It's really annoying because I want to read the stuff at the bottom, but I can't because I can't focus on two things at once. So, I mean, nothing. Except maybe, spill it for fuck's sakes. Okay. I'll admit, I rushed home early last night to watch the Star Explorer all night marathon on channel 18. I'm sorry. You what? It was wrong. I know. I just couldn't let a viewing opportunity like that pass me by, okay? My fellow explorers would laugh at me. Well, I suppose you've learnt your lesson. This guy is a little weird, but he's not lying about this. Not for a second. So I guess he's kind of innocent. Oh wait, that's Jerry. Innocent. I mean, yep, Vora is a suspect. Mandy is currently still a suspect. So is Pete. Okay, so we've got 2 innocents. We're doing good so far. So we don't actually need to talk to Jerry. As much as he's a little bit of a creep, we don't need to talk to Jerry anymore. Because, like, he's been deemed innocent. So, Hall of Mirrors. Ricky Warrer, right, okay. So what can we... Should I do the green pen? That's not gonna work, is it? Nothing, okay. Yep, okay, just so I try. To-do list. That green writing. That's not Hugh's writing. Why is it there then? Oh. Well, alright then. Broken shards. This is probably not gonna help, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, fair enough. I was wondering... Ooh, broken mirror. I was wondering, see, the mirror was smashed down one side, and it's a big crack. Where's the rest of it? Right here. Or not. Drawing. What? Oh, I don't know what that is, sorry. Oh, argument. Oh, okay. Here we go. Pete told me he saw you and Charles arguing outside the... Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? You know what, I remembered that he argued with Charles. I just couldn't remember exactly where it was, so... Okay. Outside the Hall of Mirrors last night. Can you explain yourself? I don't see what... I don't really argue much. Maybe he's holding something back. Fuck it, do it. There we go. Boom. You're lying. I'm certain you don't get on with Charles at all. Hey man, no need to shout like I said. Tell me the truth then. Right, well, okay. I don't get on with Charles. We do argue. It's always the same. The kids make fun of him and so on. He gets annoyed. Tries to take it out on me. Nothing ever comes of it, nothing. Well, I suppose that clears that up. I'm beginning to think that this argument was a red herring. Someone is trying to distract me. Innocent. Mandy. Okay, we're gonna go to Mandy now. So, Mandy... Hoop game stall. Yep, okay. Your uncle. I spoke to your uncle. Peter Nuphat. That's still a weird surname. But you could have told me that the mechanic was your uncle. Did I not mention that? I don't really think anything of it, I guess. Uncle Pete's a good guy. He works really hard. Sometimes a little too hard, I think. Okay. Green pen. That pen wasn't lying there when I got here this morning. It's not normally there. Is it important? Oh, okay, fair enough. Vicky and Charles are always arguing. They're both pretty nice guys, really. Nothing ever comes of it. I guess they really do all argue all the time. I suppose it's not important after all. I mean, should I just try everything on her? Wire cutters, maybe. Those belong to Uncle Peter. I know because I bought him a complete set for his birthday last year. I put Pete's wire cutters in the bin. What was he using them for? Right, first of all, actually, I have a feeling that we might get more from Mandy if we talk to Pete, because apart from Mandy, Peter is the last one to be deemed innocent, because again, Charles Ring, I'm pretty sure, is the suspect here. So, Big Wheel. Okay, so, okay, I'm gonna do wire cutters. I don't think I've ever seen those before. They're a little dirty. Where on earth did you find them? In the bin, actually, by the food court. Well, I suppose that explains why they're dirty then. Doesn't take a genius to see that Pete is obviously avoiding the obvious here. Here we go. I mean, to be fair, you guys can actually read this stuff at the bottom. I'm not reading that stuff, but they have exactly the same as the tools on your belt. There's even one space empty. Oh, well, I suppose you're right. They must have fallen off my belt when I was having lunch, and someone found them and put them in the bin. I'm not convinced at all. Still, it seems like that's all he's going to say on the subject. Dang. Do I go back to the food court and talk to Jerry? I mean, he's got nothing else to say. Yeah, he's got nothing else to say. Wait, actually, what about if I talk to him about the wire cutters? Did you find them in the bin? If I'm not mistaken, that's the exact thing that Pete put in there yesterday morning. He came from the office. Maybe he borrowed them off the bus? Borrowed them off the bus. I mean, this is not going to do anything, but I really haven't got a moment. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I do wonder if this is how I got stuck the last time. I mean, I've got all of these clues. Unless... Should I... Because I've got all of these clues, should I just give all of the clues to everyone else? Actually, maybe. Just so that we get every piece of information possible. Okay. So, broken mirror. This whole affair, it really is a terrible shame. Okay, broken shards, look at all that glass. Someone should sweep it up before it does any damage. You know, there's not all that much glass, considering the size of the crack in the mirror. What? Sorry, I must have gone into a daze for a moment. Okay. Marks on the floor. Honestly, some people just don't know how to clean up their shoes clean. How to keep their shoes clean. I bet it was that idiot. I mean, that's who he is suspecting as well, and that's also who we are suspecting at the same time. Oil. The oil must have dropped off the roof. I'm pretty sure it's been there for quite a while. Red nose. You telling me this red nose was found outside the scene of the crime? Gosh! That really is bad news for Charles. I assume he has his reasons. Maybe you should shout to him. We already have. Rag. That's nothing to do with me, young man. I don't even know what that is. He looks away from me. If he looks away, then shouldn't we try to get the truth out of him then? Okay, murder weapon. Well, that's a weapon, alright. It looks very difficult to hold. What if the person was wearing gloves? I suppose then, I suppose they'd be able to hold it. I don't really know what else to do with Pete. Because obviously we need to make sure that everyone is innocent before... Well, not everyone, because you know Charles. Before going to Jerry. Actually, maybe I should try going to Jerry, just to see what he says. So hi there, Jerry. I'm not going to repeat myself. Oh, here we go again. So I guess the only thing I need to do is just talk to Mandy? Oh, maybe, actually, hang on. I'm just wondering. Should I talk to... Is there anything new? Whoa, okay, yep, okay, we have something. Pete Nutpatch told me that he saw you and Ricky arguing outside the Hall of Mirrors last night. It sounds like a serious matter. Would you mind telling me what it's all about? Rick and I are always arguing. It's no big deal, really. He's just the argumentative type. You're better off grilling him about this. Maybe I should ask Ricky about it. What? Why you... Okay, well, go to Ricky then. It's only those two that are suspect then. So, what do I have to talk to Mandy about? Unless, do I give her the murder weapon? Is it a murder weapon? Ouch! I hope this place doesn't become a haunting ground now that there's a murder. Poor Huey. She just got victim Huey. Must be imagining things. Well, that's cute. Rag. I haven't got a clue. That's kind of funny. What I said, don't you think? Am I allowed to say no? I would say the same thing. To-do list. Green writing isn't Hugh's handwriting. It looks familiar, though. I wonder why Mandy has... Huh. Actually, I just realised we've only got one more clue to find. So is that why it's so hard to sort of progress now? Because like, I haven't been able to find that other clue. Oh, well, we've got books. I wonder why there are so many books. I'll try asking Mandy about them. That was the last one. Okay. Oh, they're just for when I get bored, you know? It can get pretty quiet around here. There are awful lot of them. Are you sure they're just for like reading? Yeah, I mean, why else would I need them? I'm not sure about this, but I can't help thinking those books have something to do with what Mandy was doing last night. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh, okay, you win. I'll tell you what I'm up to, since you seem so eager to know. I'm studying for my exams, and these are all my revision books. I need to bring them to the fairground because it's the only chance I get to go over them. Is that why you stayed late last night? That's right. I stay late most nights and use the time alone to get some work done. My exams are in 2 weeks, and I'm totally unprepared. That makes sense. Why did you keep it from me, though? I'm not sure. I suppose I was worried you'd think I was weird, bringing my revision books to work like this. Don't worry, I don't think you're weird in the slightest. Now I'm the one who has been caught lying. Either way, I'm pretty sure this clears up many days. Yep. Cool, okay. So, literally the only one is... You cannot be serious that... No. I mean, everyone... First of all, I'm gonna save my game. But... I mean, everyone's innocent. So... Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Hey, it looks like you've got your suspects. Are you ready to give your final conclusion? Then again, I mean, if you're innocent, can you become uninnocent? Well, I've saved my game, so if anything fucks up, then I can just go backward. But okay, let's do it. Okay, who was the murderer? I guess it was Pete, the mechanic. What was the murder weapon? Yes. Okay. The first thing Pete did was cut the wire for Coil's water cooler. He left his wire cutters in the bin outside. His first mistake. But why did Pete cut the wire from the water cooler? Because he hated his bots. He needed to test out his new... So he could be called to fix it. Okay. Coils then arrives, bringing with him the costumes for the day. He notices that the water cooler is broken and calls in Pete to fix it during lunch. Pete goes in the office, takes the green pen from the desk and rips a section of Charles' costume. He eventually uses the pen to draw a picture. Pete drew a picture of the stolen toilet cubicle. By this time, Charles has arrived. He goes into the office and takes his ripped clown costume from the cupboard. Later, Pete visits the Hall of Mirrors to smash the mirror. He takes the largest shard that falls and wraps it up in Charles's rag. Okay, so he framed Charles, that's what he did. Before leaving, he leaves on the main light. He then hides in the empty game stall where he accidentally leaves behind his green marker. Hugh sees the Hall of Mirrors light through the window in his office. As he goes in to turn the light off, the door lets out a loud squeak. So how did the oil end up outside? Because Pete oiled the door before going in. Pete follows, but as not to attract any unwanted attention, he hastily oils the door to silence it before entering, causing a spillage by the door. Hugh has been distracted by the broken mirror, but cannot see behind him, for the mirror is cracked down the side that would normally reflect the door. Where did the black smears on the hall floor come from? I'd say Pete wiped up more oil to create the smears. Yeah. Pete stabs Hugh in the back with a glass shard. On his way out, he notices he has spilt more oil on the floor. He hastily wipes it up with Charles's rag. Before making his exit, Pete hides the murder weapon along with the oily rag behind the frame in Hugh's very own office. Alright, Grimoire. What was Pete's motive for the murder? I suppose it's all of the above. Yeah. Wow. I will be honest, I did not think it was Pete. I thought that maybe it was either Charles or... Oh, look at... Oh my god, that's so cute. Look at those. Oh my god. I love how they're all dancing. That is so adorable. Oh my actual goodness. But yeah, I thought it was either Ricky or Charles. I did not suspect Pete would be... Capcom? Capcom? Okay. Well, that was Detective Grimoire. That was actually nearly a whole 2 hours. I did not think that this game would take that long to beat, but I'm very, 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 very glad that I got through that, because it has been so long. And I think it's pretty evident that when I played it the last time, I never actually completed it. Because, one, I think it was taking too long and I got bored of it or something like that. But that's why I thought it was Charles. Because, all the evidence kind of pointed to him. But, of course, fucking Pete framed him. And it does make sense that because Pete is the uncle of Mandy and wanted what's best for Mandy, and Mandy wanted to run the funhouse, and because Pete wanted what's best for her, like he also wanted her to run the funhouse, and yeah, he didn't get on with well, I thought he didn't get on with Charles, but maybe Charles and Hugh as well. And yeah, he just didn't really like running the place after all. But yeah, that was Detective Grimoire. Hope you have all enjoyed, everybody. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like down below. And I am kind of excited for more detective kind of games because I'm playing games that sort of have detective elements like Danganronpa, Your Turn to Die. I'm sort of getting myself into the nitty gritty and learning how to be a bit more of a detective. So hopefully this goes into a better direction for the games that I play in the future. And I am actually excited about the type of games that I'm hoping to play in the future. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you have all enjoyed, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.